Assalamu alaikum. Hey guys, this is Abdul Shahid from Islamic Life Mastery, and in today's video I'm giving you the 5 keys to motivation. These are the 5 keys that if you can establish them in your life, you can achieve anything you want to. And this is based on the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, who said, Kun fit dunya ka'abir as-sabil. Be in this world as though you are a traveler. Now, there's a beautiful lesson to be taken from this hadith, in that the Prophet ﷺ is telling you that regardless of who you are, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a parent, whether you're a student, whoever you are, you can assume the role of anything that you want to be. Now here, the Messenger of Allah ﷺ is telling you, be like the traveler. Why the traveler? Because number one, the traveler has a destination. The traveler has a goal, somewhere that they're trying to reach. Now, if you don't have a goal, a destination that you're trying to get to, then you're not going to be going anywhere. A destination is like a goal. Like whatever goal that you've set in your life, wherever you want to get to, that is your destination. Now, what is so motivational about this? Having a destination, like one that you look forward to, motivates you. It motivates you to take that journey. That destination is what will motivate you to get up and take all the action and do what you need to do to actually get there. Because the destination that you are traveling to, whatever your goal is, it is something that you really want to get. It's something that you really want. It's a place that you have already imagined. You have this image of that destination. It's like going on holiday. You go out and take out the holiday brochures, you open them up, you look at the image of the beautiful beach, or you look at the image of the beautiful hotels, or the places, the mountains, or wherever it is that you're headed to. Seeing those images really gives you hope and motivation, really enthuses you to want to get to that place. And that is key number 1. The key to motivation number 2 is knowing why, having a reason to why you're going to where you're going to. Now, when you have a reason, it gives you the motivational power, the fuel that's required, the internal fuel to actually go out and take that journey. When you have to climb an uphill struggle to get to that place, you are motivated, and the reason that you have to get you there will keep pushing you, even if it's uphill, even if you face obstacles, especially when you face obstacles, because you can't get to a beautiful destination without taking a journey of ups and downs. And so when you need to take the up, the reason is the hope that you need. It gives you the hope, it gives you that push to get you over the hill and get you around that obstacle. Motivational key number 3 is a plan. Every journey requires a plan. Once you know where you're headed to and why you're headed, you need to know how you're going to get there. And so what do we normally do when we're taking a journey? We will take out the map and we will route our journey. We will figure out exactly what steps we need to do, or what steps we need to take, what actions that we must take in order to get to that destination. And so this is the plan. You have a plan of how to get there, and whether it be taking a plane, whether it be making a decision, whether it be preparation before the journey, everything has to be in that plan. And that plan is like your map between here and your goal, between here and your destination. So having a plan will give you the clarity, and it will rid you of any doubts. And having absolute clarity will make you believe that you can actually get there. Because if you don't believe that you can get there, then it's most likely because you don't have a clear plan between where you are now and where you want to get to. So the clarity of plan is absolutely essential. Motivational key number 4 is having a plan for fuel stops. You can't take a long journey between where you are now and where you want to get to, except that your vehicle will run out of fuel, your car will run out of fuel, and you need to fuel up. So you need to know exactly where in your journey you need to make a fuel stop. Now that fuel stop for us is the motivational stop. It's the stop that you take that you're going to need to refuel your motivation. Now, what is it that motivates you? What are those things? Like, is it listening to a talk? Is it watching a video? Is it reading something that motivates you? Is it reading the Quran? What is it that motivates you on a day-to-day basis? There is something that motivates everyone. Look over your life, look over the last few years, or whenever you were most motivated, and look for what is it that motivated you. Now, when you know what motivates you, then you can take those things and slot them in periodically in your journey. So between now and the destination, you know that you need to make 5 pit stops. 5 times you need to stop to re-motivate yourself, refuel your motivational fuel tank, so that you can reach that destination. But you can't reach the destination without having to refuel. Everyone needs to refuel. Motivational key number 5 is that the traveler doesn't fear the journey. The traveler enjoys the journey and embraces the journey. It's all about the journey and not the goal. The goal is where you're headed to. It's that beautiful image that you have in your mind about what you're going to achieve, the destination, the goal, whatever it is. And that image is what motivates you. The reasons behind it is what pushes you when you need that push. Having a plan gives you clarity so you know how to get there. Having the motivational pit stops gives you the motivational fuel that you need to get there. But absolutely, you need to embrace that journey. It's all about the journey and it's not about the end. If it's all about the end, if your happiness is pinned on just that destination, then the whole journey will be miserable for you. So you have to make it, you have to embrace the journey so that you can enjoy every step of the way. It's not about the final step before you get to your destination. It's about the next step. It's all about the next step. Like your motivational plan, your fuel, your exercise, whatever it is that you need to do as a part of your plan to get to where you want to get to, is all about taking the next step, enjoying the process. As the Prophet ﷺ said, "Kun fi dunya ka'abir as-sabil." Be in this world as though you are a traveler, someone who is crossing a path, someone who is headed towards a destination, but you're constantly in that journey. Like, this life is all about the journey. It's all about the process. Enjoy the journey. If you're not enjoying your journey because you're looking too far ahead. So let me give you a bonus key here. The bonus key here is that motivation absolutely happens during the process, during the journey, and not before it. Like, before it, to get yourself psyched up for it, to get motivated for that journey, is when you set your goal, when you set your destination, and then you have a clear plan of how to get there. Now, don't think that everything will go according to your plan. Don't fear that, you know, your plan's going to fail and then you're going to end up disheartened, demotivated, and nowhere. You should just take this next step, and each time you take a step, you will find that maybe you have to adjust. It's like when we take a journey, and we're going down a route and the road is blocked. What do? Do you stop and go home? No, you don't stop and go home. You just take out the map and you now look at the new coordinates. You look at how to get around this block. You have to make a detour. So in life, we often have to make detours. Life doesn't go according to the plan. And so don't be rigid. Don't make life difficult for yourself. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey and expect that there will be some detours that you have to take. But ultimately, if you keep going, if you keep taking the next step, it's all about the journey. Remember, it's all about the journey. If you keep taking those steps, inshallah ta'ala, you will get there. So inshallah, I'll leave you with that, the 5 tips. So ultimately, motivation will come naturally to you if you take these steps. So I'll leave you with that. Jazakumullah khair. If you haven't already subscribe to this channel. Like, we're going to be talking about some real motivational tips of how to take yourself to the next level in life. Hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum.